So one of the last video to develop this online course listing website, and we developed this beautiful page. Okay, and as you know, this is completely responsive. Now in this video we will go further and we will develop the when you click on any of this course you will see the detail and you can watch the video. For example, if I click on this video, you can see the video and we integrate the YouTube. Also you will see the recommended video and the description for this particular video which you selected, and also you will learn how to navigate from one page to another page. Okay, so watch this full video, and if you did not subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel. And before doing any further delay, let's begin. So now first we will install the React router. Okay, because if you see, let's go to our project, and once you click any of this card or course list, right, you want to navigate to the new page. So in order to do that, right, we need a routing. So let's search just React router and you will launch on this official website of React routing. And in the tutorial section you will see this command npm install react router DOM. You just install this one. You can install this one as well, but for now, for the simplicity purpose, I will install this command line and paste it.
A few minutes later.
Once it installed, just rerun the application. Okay, now go back to index.js, and here we want to wrap this routing to the browser router, right, if it's not there. So make sure you will add this browser router if it's not already there. Okay, and now go back to the app.js. Now go back to app.js, and here you have to add the router. Okay, because whatever the make sure it's routes. Okay, so make sure whatever the link you want to add or routing you want to add, you have to add inside between this routes tag. Okay, and inside that, whatever the route you want to mention, you can add it here. Okay, so by default, right, for example, we will add the path which is equal to just whenever we launch, right, and we are not specifying the any URL, that time this route will go to particular component. So we have to add the element, and in this case our default route is home. Okay, now next route we want to go to the another page, right? So let's go back in the page section and add another page called play video.js. Okay, so this is our new page. Add the default template. Okay, now in app.js we have to define play video, the URL which you want to navigate to, and we want to pass ID here. Okay, the reason that we want to pass ID, when user click on any of the video, we will pass the ID, and from that ID we will fetch the all the video related information. That's the reason we are passing the ID, and that's all, right? So let me save it and let's go back to our application, and I refresh it, right? It's coming to this one, right? If you see, we are getting two component on the same page because we also define home. So remove this home and save it. So by default we mention this slash, which is means the default routing, right, whenever we launch, and it's the component is a home page. And if you see, now we are getting the home page only, right? Now on the click we have to navigate it, correct? So go back to video grid list, and here, right, on the click we have to define the routing. So this is yeah. So here we will define the on click method, right? But we will wrap this in div and let's see how it looks. Okay, so save it for now. Let's see, nothing is changed. Okay, and then inside this div we'll put the on click method. Okay, so make sure on the console you are getting on click. Okay, so once you click it you will get, so on the spec panel, go to console, clear everything, and when you click you'll get the click, right? If you click on this you'll get the click. Now here first define this constant called navigate is equal to use navigation. Okay, so we are, make sure you import it, and this is get imported from the React router DOM. Okay, so this navigate we can use to navigate to the our page which we want. Okay, in this case we want to navigate, and so inside navigate we want to give the routing which we define in the app.js, which is the play video. Correct, so we have to define like play video and slash we want to pass the id. So here at the index, so index is nothing but 0 1 2 3 4, right? But our video is can be anything, right? So we'll keep an item, and here we will pass the id of the item, right? So item dot id, that's all, right? And save it. So here make sure you will add this route, and the element need to be a play video. Okay, so that when you route to the play video slash any id, it will go to the play video. And make sure you will navigate to this item dot id. Okay, and save everything. Now go back to our application and click any of this video. If you see, right, the routing is play video slash one is our the video id, and this we launch to this play video page. Okay, so we successfully able to navigate from one page to another. If I navigate to, if I open some another video, right, if you see the id is changed automatically. So depends on the item you click, right, the id is changed automatically, and you will launch to the new page. Now next we have to fetch this id from the url, and from that we have to fetch or call the api with this id, so that we will get this information. Next let's try to get this id. So go back to our code, and in a play video, right, here you have to define so one constant. Okay, so constant, and we want id, right, and is equal to, so whatever the parameter we are getting in the url, you can access using the useParams method. Okay, and like this, right? So in the id we will get this parameter. Correct, and let's try to console that one using the use effect. Okay, and I will just write the console and id and save it. Now go back here in the sorry, so in the spec panel, right, in the console you will see this id. Just ignore this one, this is just a different error. But if you see the id is printing as a 5, if I open this one it prints as a 6, right? And if you see, so we are successfully able to get the id. Okay, now I will define one state method here. So it will be a video item comma set video item is equal to use state be blank initially. Okay, and also I will define one method which will get me the all video, not all but video list information, video item information. So this is the method. So here I have to define one API, right, in our global API response. So inside this I will define this another API, so this one, and which where we passing this ID, and this is the endpoint with the ID information, okay, which will get me the selected video items information, okay. And if you go back here, so I'm just passing the ID which we are getting from the use parameter, and I'm just um, putting in object, okay, and setting in a video item list, that's all. And let call in a use effect, and I will make sure that we are getting the data. So I will print it in the console, save it. So we are getting one error. What's the error? So let's come here, and so we have to, make sure you will import this global API, okay. So if not imported, then that's the reason we are getting error, okay. So if I open any of this item, and if you see, we are getting the data. So we are getting description, ID, tags, title, the topics, and video ID, okay. So everything we are getting. Go back to the components folder, create new folder called play video component, and inside that first I will create the YouTube player .js, and another is recommended video .js, okay. So add the default template and for recommended as well, okay. So now let's go back to our play video. Here we want to show these two components, right? If you go back to the applications, we have on the left hand side we have this player, and on the right hand side we have this recommended video. So here I will define YouTube player, okay, and then I will add another component, okay. So another is a play video, oh sorry, the recommended video, okay. Now just add some styling. So initially we have to add this as a grid, and when the screen is smaller we will add the green column as a 1, okay, and when the screen size is larger we'll add grid columns 2, okay, and save it. Now if you go back to our applications and you open any of them, you will see YT player and recommended video, correct. So now let's add the title like this, but if you want you can give some padding, margin, okay. So let's add some padding. Make sure you will import the file. We'll add the padding and make sure to be 10. This text is displaying on the screen. It looks perfect. Okay, I think this is okay. The very first thing we have to do, add the title, to add this, so go to the YT player now, because effect. So in order to this do section that, we consider as a YT player, and so on the right let's add the background image video, correct. So here we'll define the title first, so maybe in p tag, and make sure you will pass this in the play video, we'll pass this video item to this YT player, okay. So I will say video item, I will keep this name same, video item, and in YT player take it as a props, okay. So in video item dot title and save all, right. So go back here, and if you see we are getting this title, okay. Let's add some styling to this. So I will add the class name and some Tailwind Css classes. So text size to be 30 px, then font to be bold, and let's see how it looks. If you see, we are getting it right. I will decrease the font to be like 26, and let's see how it looks. Perfect. Now if I decrease the screen size, right, if I decrease screen size, it would look like this and automatically change the layout. Correct. Perfect. Now let's add the tags like this. Correct. So in order to add the tags, right now the tags is in the array of object, so it's very easy to iterate that. We have to iterate it, right? So just need to do that. So in one div we have to add the video items dot tags dot map it, right? And we have to map in item, correct, and add another div here. Perfect. Okay, and I will add some h4 h5 tag, whatever tag you want to add, and inside that I will add the tags. So item dot attributes dot name. Okay, and save it. That means anything. Okay, we have to close this one and save it. Now let's go back, and if you see, we are getting the tags as well. So let's add some font style to this one. Okay, so class name, we'll add text of 8 pixel, then we'll add the color of blue, 500, then we will change the text to be white, so this is background color. Okay, we will adding padding x to 2, then padding bottom to 1, sorry, padding bottom to 1, then padding top to 1, and we'll add the rounded to be small. Okay, and let's save it. Let's go back here. It look like this, correct? Now we want in horizontal way, right? So just add the class name and to be to be flex, and we'll give gap between the two items to be 3, and margin top will give to 2. And once you see this, we are getting this tags as well. Perfect. Now next we will add this video player. Let's add the YouTube frame. YouTube. Okay, so let's add YouTube player. So in order to add the YouTube player, okay, like this, we are using the iframe and we are passing the URL in the iframe. Okay, so let's go back here and define one column with the video URL. And if you see, this is an embedded YouTube video, and just we are passing the ID which we are getting from the video item, and here I will just put it as a 0 at the start, right? And let's add this URL in the iframe. So define iframe, so ID, define some ID here, so YouTube player, then you have to define the type. So type is equal to text slash HTML, then let's give width. So in this case I will give 100% width, and the height, so let's give height to 360. So these are the iframe properties. And also source, the main important thing, to provide the source, which is nothing but a URL. Okay, so source in this iframe, and source in this case is our video URL, which is this constant, correct, and we are passing it. Let's wrap this iframe into the inside the div, and we can give some margin from the top. So give margin top to maybe 4 and save it. Let's go back to our application, and if you see, if you see, we are able to see this YouTube player integrated successfully. Perfect. Make sure you will import the file. To see. So with the help of iframe, you can't detect whether this is iframe or not, right? It's very easy to integrate it. Now next, let's add the description. like this. Okay, so go back here. So create one another div tag. Inside the div tag, you h2 tag, and we will say about this course. You can write about this video. Okay, anything is fine. And I will give the class name font to be bold, and text size I will assign to 20 pixel, and margin bottom to be 2. Okay, and if you save it, let's see how it looks. So if you see, but I want the white background and the card like structure. Okay, so for this div, give the class name, and here you have to define padding to be 4, then define the background to be white and margin top to be 4. Okay, and we make the rounded the corner to be rounded to be medium. And if I save it, and you see it's working. Now let's add the p tag, and inside the p tag we need to show the description. Okay, so just write description. I will make it optional. If description is not there, I will not get any error. That's the reason we can put this option thing. And let's go back here. We'll see, but it's coming in one line, and if you see, right, the stars are coming because it's a HTML markdown. Okay, so in order to update it, we have to install this dependency called React Markdown. Okay, so I already installed in our application. Just go and install this one, and instead of p tag, just type React Markdown in this tag, and you will see the changes now. If you go back up application, if you see, this is coming bold. Let's take another example. For example, this one. If you see, it's coming new lines and everything because our response in that way. Okay, so we are successfully complete this section as well. In the next, right, we will add this recommended video things. Okay, so in order to show this recommended video, I am using the existing grid and the response. Okay, you can use another one, another API call, it's up to you, but for this demo purpose I will use the existing one. So let's go back to our application. In the recommended video, right, I will call the video grid list component, which is already there. Okay, so this is the component, we are already using it, and save it. And if you see, we will able to see this, but here we want only 2 video. Okay, because this particular component is nothing but this component. Okay, so we want only 2 video to be shown on one line. So what I will do, in order to know the component whether this is this component is showing in the recommended video or it's showing on a home page, so that I added this one prop called is recommended, and by default I set is false. In the video grid from the recommended video, I will pass is recommended video is recommended as a true, so that this component know, okay, this video grid is we are using in a recommended video as a recommended video, correct? So this recommended we are using in order to switch this line of code. So first I will wrap this div. Okay, I will copy same div code and paste it here. Okay, so what I will do, first I will say if it's not recommended video, then show this line of code. Okay, otherwise show me this line of code. Okay, here what I will do, I will remove these columns, and I will show 2 columns every time and save it, right? Even though it's medium, large, doesn't matter, I will show 2 columns. And if I go back here, now I can able to see 2 only, right? But if you see our example, right, you can able to see only 4 items, right? We can show 4, or I will, in this case I will show you only 6 first 6 items, correct? So let's add a condition. So I will add the index. Index is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3. Limit this, right? You can just add here as index is less than 6 and n, right? So if it's less than 6, then only, okay, those only for 6 item will be able to see. If you see, perfect. Okay, now we want to add this text like this, recommended video, correct? So let's go back here. So here we'll add one div tag. Just add this div tag here. Maybe here. Okay, and then just add the text, and here I will give margin top to 2. Oops, so inside class name I will give margin top to 2, and this medium the margin top to 4. Okay, and save it. And if you see, you are getting this recommended video as well. You can give more margin, which helps you to align with this one. So just give margin to 8, so margin x to 4, and give padding actually. And when it's medium, then margin x to 8, and when it's large, give margin x to 12, which is similar to this one. Okay, because we want to align together. If you go back, you see it's aligned now. Perfect, which is similar to this one. Okay, we did not give more padding from the top because we don't want to show this blank space here. That's the reason I keep as it is. So guys, that's all for this video, because we are able to add this particular requirements. Also, if I decrease the screen size, right, and if you see, if I touch the small point, it changes the layout and it's coming this recommended video at the down, and that's what we want, right? So as I say, this is fully responsive. Try this. This is the very basic tutorial, and anyone who want to learn the React with the Tailwind Css, this is very helpful. So try this, and I hope you will understand. And if you really like this video, press like button, subscribe to my channel. Also, one more thing here, right? If I click on home page, it's going back, correct? So the reason is, if you go back our header section, right, I added this link tag, and when I click on the home, right, I'm link it to the default page, which is our slash, right? So that's the reason it's redirecting to the home page. If I open this one, right, I can able to play video, and if I click on home, it's going back. Perfect. So guys, that's all for this video. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you did not watch the first part of this video, go and watch that one, and then design this complete beautiful website. Then you can find this video called how to host or deploy the React applications. And once you complete this, you can deploy this React application using the Vercel, or with the help of share hosting. Okay, in this case I use the Hostinger. So you can uh, use this your own default custom domain. Okay, so I use this subdomain called courses.tubeguruji.com. So you can also do that one. Okay, so watch my all this video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time in next video. Until that, keep smiling.